This is Batman Sports Betting.
Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make power rankings in Google Sheets for the NFL. I've made an info page for you to click the links to my Patreon page to download all models. You can click this one to get all my betting picks free for 3 days. Click here to shop to download historical odds, and this is coming soon. And I'm going to be creating a Discord soon too, so this link will work too later. So we're going to start, and I created all these tabs, and the first one's data off for data offense, and we're doing offense yards per play, offense turnovers. And we have loaded in all this stuff from Team Rankings website, which will show you these, which is 2024, last 3, last 1, home. And you can look at the import HTML formula if you want to import a different stat. So you just change this part right here, yards per play, and then when you're on Team Rankings website, just put the other link here. And what we have done is it brings in the stats, and then we have averaged. Yes, we have averaged 2024 and last 3 together. This is going to be another model. So we're going to do a model for this one, and this one. And then we have ranked them. So 1's going to be your best, obviously, and down to 32 is your worst. And then we've also ranked the average. And then in offensive turnovers, we have done the exact same thing with the stats for each one, and did the average, and then we ranked them for each one too. And then in the data defense tab, we have done the same thing for that. So it's all the same, just different links for different stats and get the averages. And then we have created a dashboard. And in this dashboard, we have loaded all the stats in here, and we used the VLOOKUP formula. And what we're doing is just, I have this acronyms, that's what I call it, tab, and we're just looking for the teams. So what we're doing, let's go back to dashboard, and first, if you click it, it'll show you. So we're looking at this, and then we're going to find this in the data offense. So it pulls it from this tab, and it finds the team and then the stat. But I've done that all for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And so we've pulled it all in here. Then after that, we have sorry guys. Yeah, so these are all the rankings. So we brought in all the stats. Then remember in our little tabs down here, we have ranked them for all those stats too. Then if you scroll back, I have hid some of these because they're pointless, but they do what we want. So in these, we have averaged the ranking. Okay, so then it creates one for 2024, last 3, and average. And this is with the offensive turnovers, yards per play for the offense, and the same for defense is this. And we did one over here, but this is just offensive yards and defensive yards per play. So I did 2 different models for you guys, one with turnovers and then we're taking the turnovers out. And then right here, you'll see we have created a power ranking. So there's 32 teams, and the highest you can be is -16, and or the lowest you can be is a -16, the highest is 16. We've done that for each one based on these numbers. And we did it over here too, based on these numbers. So what you can do is, if you want to look who the best team was at this time, you just click that and you want to look for the highest team. So right now that would have been Buffalo at this time period. But this is before Buffalo lost to Baltimore. So, but see, Baltimore is right behind them, so you probably should not have bet on that game anyways, because what you want to do is take the difference. So 5 minus 4 would be a 1-point spread. Buffalo would be -1, and Baltimore would be +1. And then you just kind of compare it to the spreads out there. But in part 2, I'm going to create the model tab for you guys, and then you don't really have to worry about that, and you can just load the odds in and take care of it yourself. And then we have the same one here, but each one's different. So that was for 2024. This is only last 30 games, and this is for the last 3 balls. No, I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. No, this has loaded in the stats from yesterday. I was thinking of the model spreadsheet I already did. So no, this has all the stats from this season right now. The Bills are still the top guys here in 2024, but the last 3, Buffalo's down to 3, and then if you average them out, Buffalo's at top again, but they're even closer for the average of Baltimore. And then if you take out the turnovers, you can look at the power rankings over here. And without turnovers for the season, Atlanta, Seattle, Baltimore, Minnesota. And if you want to do just the last 3, Baltimore's at top, Atlanta is at the top, Seattle, San Francisco. You notice Kansas City is way down here, but they've got really lucky with the flags they've got throughout all these games. And so they're not a very good team right now, but that defense is keeping them alive along with the flags right now. But that's just how the NFL goes. So you can't win them all. Don't get too upset when you lose. Just, when you're playing the spread, you need to get above 54% for my liking anyway. And then the average is right here. The average is Baltimore ahead, Seattle, Atlanta, Detroit, San Francisco. But just remember that this does not have tonight's games, which is Monday. And I'm bringing this video out tomorrow, so games will be over. So if you happen to see that it's different, it's not that I'm wrong, it's just that they loaded in the stats from tonight's games. And then you have your power rankings. And you can always go in and just click and see what's happening. Like what different things they're doing. So if you scroll over here, see what we're averaging. We're averaging offensive yards per play, offensive turnovers, defensive yards per play, and defensive turnovers. And then that's how we get the new ranking over here in C3. Then we took it right here, and the highest you can be is 16, the lowest -16. And no, am I wrong? I said that wrong. Oh gosh. From the beginning, I meant, okay, so the highest you can be is 8, and the lowest you can be -8, because there should never be a spread that's you're predicting it's 16. I mean, it's possible, but there's a lot of lousy teams that can lose by only 16 points. So, but anyways, sorry for the confusion. And yeah, that's how you make power rankings for the NFL really easy. And in part 2, I'll show you guys how to take all these power rankings and turn it into a model that you can bet against the odds in Google Sheets too. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk soon.